Welcome, guys, back to Bros and Pros. I'm Justin Woolwine,
Isaac Woolwine.
Wolfman. Well,
Oh,
you know your name.
yeah.
How we doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. How you doing today?
This is weird. You're not in West
I know.
Virginia. You're not at
I'm
the
in
Marshall
person today.
camp. You are in person. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for making this long travel all the way up here. I'm excited. We are a little late. Daniel's first in the chat as always. Thank you, Daniel, for
Oh, what
joining
up,
us.
Danny?
Bunch of stuff's happened since the last time we've done this. I know our last one kind of got cut off with some audio issues, but we're going to cover the playoffs for both the college football and the NFL. And then
Okay.
I think something crazy in the world of sports. I don't know if it's too crazy, but some might consider it that way. Jake Paul finally got knocked out. Somebody finally put Jake in his place.
He got his jaw broken.
Two places.
Fractured.
Gnarly looking injury. How you been? Before we dive into this, how you been?
I've been good.
You been good?
Yeah, I was just on here watching Raw Monday.
Yeah.
Getting ready for Christmas.
Getting ready for Christmas. How do you feel sports, whether it's football, basketball? What's your overall feeling for how the seasons have laid out so far?
Dude, they've been really exciting, especially the NFL season. It's been very, very unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like NBA so far this season's been like pretty standard. I mean, there's been some new young teams.
Yes.
Like really exciting teams. And then college football, it's been really exciting to see these last couple of teams get in the playoffs. I really like the 12 team playoff.
What's been maybe like out of the college football scene, like what's been the most shocking thing that you think's happened so far?
Well, one of the most controversial was the G5, two of them getting in, Tulane and JMU.
I feel like you've been pretty outspoken about that too.
Well, and then they got clapped.
They got clapped.
Yeah, JMU put up 34 against like in the second half against their third strings, but I feel like that just might be because Oregon don't they kind of sell, you know.
I got you.
But like JMU like at least put up 34 in a playoff game, but like they got like 50 dropped on them, and like it was 30 some before half, so they could have really had like 80 on them.
I see.
If they had tried to.
So let's just dive right in. I think, like I said, the most maybe I don't want to say interesting, but kind of wild thing that's happened this week is this man right here getting knocked out, Jake Paul. Look at that shot.
Yeah, you said you watched this whole match, didn't you?
I did watch the whole thing live. Me and my fiance watched it live on Netflix. I just want to start this off by saying we was originally thinking about maybe doing a live stream of it. Watching how much is in between the action, like in between each fight, it might be tough.
There was that many
I'm not gonna lie. No, not ads, just like so many different analysts and people talking.
Yeah.
That like trying to make that interesting might be tough. It's something we might do in the future, just throwing that out there. But I mean, we'll dive right into Jake versus Anthony Joshua. My first like initial thoughts before they even got in the ring was Jake is I think 4 or 5 inches shorter. Almost has I think it was like 6 or 8 inches, something like that. Reach disadvantage.
Oh my goodness!
And Anthony Joshua had about 30 pounds on him. So like you think there's absolutely no way he's winning. Jake's
and he was talking.
He's talking mad shit, like to be honest.
And he knew like the opponent's size.
That's what I was thinking. So, he's also an Olympic boxer.
Like he's an Olympic boxer?
Anthony Joshua, Olympic boxer. He was coming out of a fight. His last fight he lost. I believe he got knocked out. So like there is that. Pop says there's too many opinions. My opinion is I think Anthony played with him the entire match. I think it was 6.
Yeah, he was wearing him out.
Well, I mean, like you look at Anthony, and it looks like he's just he's smiling at him, he's smirking at him, he's throwing these fake jabs, and he stays in the middle of the boxing ring the whole time. Like he's just standing there watching Jake.
He doesn't chase him.
He doesn't chase him. He's not like going for anything crazy. He did miss a couple like blows that you'd think, hey, that ends somebody.
Yeah.
Like, I heard Pops talk about it a little bit, saying like that's how boxing actually is. Like you're always gonna have that guy that's stands his ground, the other guy that's moving around, gonna try to get the wear him out, piss him off. Uh, yeah, gold medal boxer Anthony Joshua, but I just felt like Jake was running. That was my whole like thought process going in this. It looked like he was running, and then as soon as he couldn't run anymore, he starts trying to take him down. And like the ref even speaks up. I think it's either in round 4 or 5. The ref's like, "Look, they didn't pay for this crap. Like they paid to see you guys fight. So like either fight or like I'm just gonna call it kind of thing. Like this is BS." And then either the next round or that same round, Jay gets knocked out.
Oh,
like you said, jaw broke 2 places.
Yeah.
You want to show it?
Yeah,
I think it's a good time to show it right here.
He is
right there,
hiding
bro.
in the corner.
We'll play that one more time. It happens quick. Right there. Boom. Right there. Out cold. Jake's face reaction, he definitely knew. Like you could look on it. He just was like
He was in shock.
Jaw wide open. He's in shock. He's surprised.
Happy birthday, Selena.
Yeah, throw this up real quick. Nasty Nate in the building with Selena. Happy birthday, Selena. You sliding all over the place.
A little closer here on camera.
But it was a nasty knockout, man. And then I don't know if it was a joke or not. It was probably a joke, but Logan like fake tries to take dude's chain afterwards. It was funny. It was hilarious. I do want to I'll give Jake the only props I'll give Jake is you're wearing it now, the Hulkamania t-shirt. Jake come out, started initially with I'm a Real American.
Yeah.
Came out wearing the Hulkamania inspired gear, and then he ruined it by bringing 6ix9ine out with him.
Oh.
I think he should have just came out to the I'm a Real American.
He got knocked out though.
He got knocked out with 6ix9ine in his corner, bro.
He had 6ix9ine in the corner.
That's crazy, bro.
That's not something you want to tell your grandkids,
bro. I wouldn't. He's an uncle. I wouldn't even tell my nephew that or niece. Yeah. Sorry, niece. Logan's got a daughter. I wouldn't tell my niece that. I'd show him the Disney Channel shit. I'm not showing him that.
That's what I'm saying. You get knocked out with 6ix9ine.
Oh, what is you got any thoughts, opinions?
I mean, that's pretty predictable. He's fighting a boxer that's not 87 years old. You know what I'm saying? About to retire.
Well, I feel like
one punch away from.
I'm pretty sure it was like his first professional, like actual professional fight.
Yeah.
Like most of the other ones are exhibition or former MMA guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Like even like Tyron Woodley, like he's kind of transitioned into boxing now, which he's 0-3. So that just tells you his boxing skill, but he's a wrestler.
Yeah, exactly.
Now like I'm interested to see if this leads to Jake doing MMA. I know he said he wants to do it. He's always calling out Dana White. I want to see if he makes that because Jake can wrestle. Jake and Logan were really like they were star collegiate wrestling athletes, so like it could be different.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't think
so.
Know? I
okay.
don't think so.
I mean, I think it might be able to be different. That he might have more of a chance.
No, I think he'd get choked out too.
Okay. Fair enough.
I feel like he'd also get choked out.
I see where you're coming from. Something you might know a little bit more about. Let's just get right to it. NFL. This is the current bracket for what we got going for the Super Bowl playoffs. We missed going over all the games last week. I figure this week we'll just dive in to what we got going forward. We'll just go moving forward, kind of what we think is to be expected out of these next games.
Oh, we just jumping into our picks for next week.
Yeah,
I like that.
We'll just jump right into it.
I like that. And if anybody in the chat has some questions or wants to talk about
questions,
our
comments, concerns.
Sorry, we missed them. I was traveling here.
Yeah, and then you had some technical difficulties too. I don't know why it's just switching us all over the place. It just do its thing. There we go. But little technical difficulties there.
Oh, this is Christmas game.
We do. We're going to start off with Christmas games. just to get those out there. Right off the bat, we got Broncos versus Chiefs.
Chiefs, they're gonna have their second or third string quarterback. Their second string got injured, and they just lost against the Titans. Titans won for the first time at home against the Chiefs.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's not good. So the Broncos just took a really bad loss too. So I feel like the Broncos are gonna come out here for blood and really put some belt before the playoffs because they took that loss. I feel like they needed.
Okay.
I feel like we've talked about that before on the podcast. Sometimes you gotta take a loss to really get ready.
And they got to hand it to them.
Yeah, and they just
Okay. What about Cowboys and Commanders?
Cowboys, Commanders. These teams are both out the playoff, and Dak's been talking a lot of crap. I'm just saying it's crap because every year he talks a big game and then kind of sells when they need it most.
Talks the talk, don't walk the walk.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I feel like they're gonna at least beat the Commanders.
I mean, you look at the record for this year. It's 6-8 Cowboys, 4-11 Commanders.
Well, I also think the Commanders want to lose a couple to get higher draft pick odds.
This is the time of the year where teams might sell.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the Cowboys, like Dak, they got at least a good offense enough to beat.
I feel you. I think one that might be interesting is this Lions versus Vikings game. They're kind of even when it comes to wins and losses this year.
Yeah, same division. I don't know. I think the Lions have a very, very, very small chance to make the playoffs, and teams in their division got to lose.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, and they need to beat the Vikings, obviously. And they've been losing. It hasn't been looking good for the Lions, so they really got to get it together here if they want to make the playoffs.
What do you think's more important, the Lions getting the victory to make it to the playoff, or the Vikings
stopping
them?
Well, they got 9. They got JJ McCarthy, so he's either gonna be decent or throw 6 picks.
Okay.
4 picks and 2 fumbles.
Got you. Texans and Chargers.
I feel like the Texans are going to eat up their defense. Chargers got Justin Herbert. They're really good. They just put belt on the Cowboys, but it's the Cowboys. Their defense is boo-boo. You know what I'm saying?
Defense is boo-boo. I like it. Go ahead.
And I just feel like the Texans, they're going to eat them up, and they need to get their they want a home game in the playoffs. They want a better spot. And they're definitely going to eat up the Chargers, is my thoughts. Okay. That's my pick on that.
I'm going to go Texans.
You're going to go Texans?
I'm going to go Texans, too. Ravens, Packers.
The Packers need to win this game.
They're what, second in their conference?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Behind the Bears.
Yeah, behind the Bears.
That's crazy.
No, the Bears are
cooking this year, bro.
The Bears just beat
I know.
They're in overtime.
BTA, dog.
Dude, I know. And the Packers, they need to win this game. Lamar Jackson, I think their team's out the playoffs as well. Unless I don't know if they win 3 straight.
Okay.
Or 2, it'd be 2, so it'd be 9-8. I don't know if 9-8 team in their conference would get them in.
Agreed.
Everybody hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Pops.
Pops is always rooting for us. I love him. Love him so much. I'm going to go. I think Packers got this. That's just, I think they've been really strong, realistically this year in their conference. And they don't
have Micah Parsons. They do have a couple guys injured. And,
that's rough.
I don't know if the
Ravens could take advantage.
Yeah, I don't know if Ravens are gonna put everything in the win. But if they just keep giving the ball to Derrick Henry, then it might work out for them. But I'm going the Packers still.
I think Pack got it.
I feel like you're taking all my picks here, man.
I'm just telling my honest opinion.
You're just agreeing.
I'm just telling my honest opinion. I gave it first. I can't agree with you if I said you agreed with me.
No.
The Seahawks versus the Panthers. I don't think the Panthers really have a chance, if you want to be honest.
No, the Panthers been putting in work this season. They're leading their conference, or their division, somehow. And somehow they're actually leading their division. So they're putting this to work. But the Seahawks just went crazy game with the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely insane game. And I think the Seahawks really are getting this together here before the playoffs. They're able to drop 40 at any given time. And Bryce Young might just have too many turnovers. So I'm definitely agreeing with you on that one.
Okay. We got Cardinals versus Bengals. I don't even think this matchup matters.
No, Joe Burrow's going to get the win, though.
You think Joe Burrow's got this one?
Joe Cold.
Okay. Pops thinks the Panthers going to win, just to throw that out there for the Seahawks, Panthers.
Pops got his money on the Panthers. I like it.
But, I mean, I thought it was funny. I was watching, or not watching, but I was reading this post earlier that's saying it's crazy how much money people have lost in fantasy football this year whenever they put Joe Burrow in their starting lineup.
Yeah, bro. He's just
Burrow is sold this year.
Or anybody on the Bengals. That's the thing,
man.
dude. Anybody other than like at the beginning of the year, if you would have put Joe Flacco's 47-year-old self, he had like 500 yards and they still lost.
My question is, like, is it at this point for the Bengals, does it make more sense to go out swinging, or do you think maybe they sell like we've talked about before so they can try to do better next year?
Well, they're definitely going to win this game. If Joe Burrow's playing, and he's just been talking about how he doesn't like football anymore, they got to really get something together here. But it's Cincinnati. Who's going to try? Like, what free agent wants to come and be a Bengal? Come on.
Okay, my thing is, does Joe want to do more if he's on a different team?
Maybe.
You think is the possibility of him being on the Bengals the reason he doesn't maybe enjoy football as much?
Dude, yeah. Dude, if I was on the Bengals, I wouldn't enjoy football either, dude.
Okay. We got Steelers versus the Browns. I think once again, this is an easy one.
Nah, Shedeur Sanders.
Nah, bro.
He's legendary.
Steelers got this one.
Yeah, Steelers, low-key, they put some BTA on the Lions.
My thing is,
they put a BTA on the Lions.
You can't put all your eggs in one basket, and that's what you got with Sanders, bro.
Yeah, and they don't have no O-line. They have nothing.
They have nothing.
Nothing.
So, like, that's just rough.
That's a quick game. I agree the Steelers got that.
What about Jaguars and Colts? I feel like this one's a closer matchup than some might think.
Well, the Colts have a 2% chance to make it in the playoffs. They just really, like, their defense sold against the
49ers. There we go.
Not
the 76ers.
Not the best.
The 49ers.
The 49ers.
Okay.
And the Jaguars have been looking crazy. They're on a 6-game win streak right now, which is unheard of for Jacksonville. Like, literally unheard of. And I feel like soon enough they're gonna get Travis Hunter back before the playoffs.
Okay.
But the Jaguars definitely have this in the bag.
You know what I think is hilarious?
What?
And this is funny, and I think our wrestling viewers might understand this more.
Yeah.
But the Khan family, it looks like they're turning around in the NFL. They're getting the Jaguars where they need to be. If only they can do it in AEW. Tony Khan could step up his game.
Yeah, he ain't doing it.
We'll have to see. 2026 could be a new year, my friend.
Yeah.
Well, it will be a new year, but will be a new year for them.
Let's see if Phillip Rivers takes down the Khans.
Okay.
In Jacksonville.
Pop says the Jaguars are going to win.
Thank you.
We got Buccaneers and Dolphins. Does this one matter?
Yeah. The Buccaneers.
For the Buccaneers, maybe?
Yeah, it still does matter for the Buccaneers.
Okay.
Definitely.
But there's no chance that the Dolphins making it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got the Buck?
But the Dolphins, like, those are rivals. They're both in, you know what I'm saying? They want to knock each other out the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean,
Baker Mayfield's been selling.
Yeah, it's the big.
They were like,
that's
dude,
the thing to pay attention to.
Good at the start of the year.
Like, is Mayfield going to sell?
Yeah, but they have Quinn Ewers, rookie QB, I think, starting again.
Okay.
For the Dolphins, so I don't think he's gonna beat Baker Mayfield, the Buccaneers.
Okay.
What they got over there? I got the Buccaneers.
Okay. Patriots versus Jets.
Dude, the bigger question here is the Jets have 0 interceptions all season. And with 2 games left, they could be the first team in NFL history to never have an interception in the whole season.
Is that because they're so ass?
Yeah, dude, they can't pick a ball. They haven't had one pick all season, so that I feel like that's more interesting than the actual.
That's funny
because they're not beating the Patriots.
No, I mean if you look at it, it's literally the records are reversed. 12-3,
That's
3-12.
pretty funny too.
That's actually hilarious.
But Drake May is gonna walk all over the Jets, and he is. Hopefully doesn't throw a pick. I don't think Drake May will throw a pick in this game.
Okay, that's your prediction.
Yeah.
So if you're putting money on the Patriots, maybe also put money on the fact that they will not throw an interception in the game.
I don't think so.
Okay. Saints versus Titans. Does this one matter?
I think Cam Ward will get another win, unless I feel like their fans.
What's up, Scotty? We love you too.
Hey, Scotty, love you. I feel like the fans of the Titans don't really want them to win.
Okay.
For the draft odds.
Yes.
But I feel like they might pull it off. Cam Ward.
Okay.
I
see. Real quick, Daniel throwing out some Bible knowledge for us. Genesis chapter 6, verse 11, the earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. That gave me a creepy feeling reading that.
Okay.
I can't read. That gave me a creepy feeling. Shut up. I'm dyslexic. I literally I've literally got a problem. This guy says the Titans. Whittlewy.
Yeah, he got his money on Cam Ward too.
Okay. This one definitely doesn't matter.
Dude.
Giants and Raiders.
Whoever loses this game gets the first pick. This is the ultimate tank bowl. That's what really matters here.
Okay, so whoever loses Giants versus Raiders gets the first pick in the draft.
Well, not ultimately, but they will be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right now they're head to head.
So it's neck and neck. So
you see I'm saying?
Neck, head to head. So
whoever loses. So they might be trying to sell this game. This might be the two teams trying to sell their hardest.
So my thing is you go in with this one with the potential to see who wants to lose the most.
Yes.
That's insane.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think the Raiders are better at losing. I'm not gonna lie.
The Raiders are you heard it here first, folks.
The Raiders
are better at losing.
The Raiders are better at losing, so
you got the Giants.
Yeah. Hopefully Jackson Dart doesn't have a concussion. Again, and he can play.
We got Eagles versus the Bills. This one could be a tight game.
This is going to be.
It could be a real tight game. Not as tight as the next one we're going to talk about, but what do you think about Eagles and Bills?
This is going to be a really good game. I got my money on Josh Allen. That's a good game. I feel like the Eagles defense kind of be letting stuff up sometimes, and Josh Allen could take advantage of that. Who's at home? Does it say?
Let's see.
This definitely matters.
Who is that? It's going to be in New York.
Oh.
So Josh Allen's home.
Yeah. This isn't the Bills' home. I feel like, I'm putting my money on the Bills. Josh Allen's got this. Saquon, but they're deep, dude. The Bills' run defense is chopped. So Saquon might have a big game. But sometimes when Saquon has a big game, it doesn't even equate to a win. And that's the sad thing to see.
I'm going to go Eagles.
You're going to go Eagles?
I'm going to go Eagles.
Oh, this is going to be a big one.
And
we can see after the game.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? We can talk
I'm excited. I'm excited. I think this one's going to – I'm going to throw out something wild here. I think this will be the game of the weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
I also think that is game of the weekend potential. I think this next one we're about to talk about is going to be game of the weekend.
Look, I think most people would go in saying, hey, Bears 49ers tied 11-4 for the season.
Nah. I feel like at eye test, the Eagles Bills would be.
It's just, yes. And it's like watching, I don't even know how to put it into words, but yes, two Titans going into the battlefield.
But the Bears and 49ers, they're not really viewed as Titans.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
It could be the underdog game of the year.
I feel like Caleb Williams, the Iceman, he just went out there in overtime. Okay. And then before that, he was like, I can make any throw. He makes crazy throws.
He's just been making.
He's that guy. So I feel like
It's
they're
like
going to come out here.
Mahomes of 5 years ago.
Yeah, but Brock Purdy, they just got their quarterback back over there, and he threw 5 touchdowns last game.
Okay.
He was going crazy. So I can't lie. Over there, it's going to be a real tough game. I think that's going to be game of the week.
Okay.
Just for the sole fact of like both these teams have to put on their best performance. And like their schedules, I think, have both been really tough. And the 49ers have got here with so much injuries.
Okay.
Like diversity.
They've overcome a lot.
Exactly.
Yes.
They've overcome a lot. And it's been really hard for them. And then they have the hardest division in football. They're in there with the Rams and the Seahawks. The Rams, you can see 11-4, and Seahawks 12-3. You see what I'm saying? That's the best division. All 3 teams, top teams. So it's like they really want to win this, and the Bears have been fighting all year to get back to the top of their game. So it's like I think they got the most to lose in most of the game.
I think for me, I'm choosing Bears because they're going in here fighting.
I'm picking the Bears. We the Bears.
I mean, I'm not a Bears fan. I'm gonna throw it out here now. I might live in Chicago.
What fan are you?
I've always been a Cowboys fan my whole life.
They're butt.
They have been butt my whole life as well.
They ain't been good your whole life.
I don't think I'm 25 years on this planet, and I don't know if they've done much.
The Bears ain't either, but the Bears are here now.
So just
I kind of switched up too.
Yeah, you might be the opposition for that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Opposition. I'm picking game of the week. It's going to be Eagles and Bills. You going Bears and 49ers?
Yeah.
What does chat think? It's going to be the game of this week.
Let us know.
Let us know. We will review all those games this Sunday for the next episode of Bros and Pros. We got more to talk about. We ain't done yet.
Was that all the game?
That was all the games for this week.
Okay.
We're going to jump over to college football playoffs. We're going to discuss, the finishes, as I might say, if we was talking about wrestling for the last games, and then we're going to go over the current bracket and see who we think is going to move on to the semifinals. What do you think, Isaac?
If you want me to take the lead here.
Yeah, go ahead. You pull it up.
I got you. I'll pull it up on mine, too. I see it a little better.
He's pulling it up on the old machine. Pop said I was around for the Cowboys dynasty. That was something I wasn't around for. So I think it'd been interesting to be around in that time period and watch this team that I've solely loved for so long actually succeed. Instead, I've got Prescott, which has been ass.
He's been okay.
I think years ago maybe he was a lot better. He's kind of washed now. What do you think?
A lot of injuries, a lot of O-line problems early in his career. You know what I'm saying? A lot of setbacks.
Go ahead, start breaking it. Let's start at the top.
All right, we're going to start at the top. James Madison at Oregon. This was one of those games where you knew the outcome it was going to be, but it was kind of a blowout. It was 30-some, I think 34-3 at halftime. It was actually absolutely insane. They could have dropped 80, but they pulled some of their key players, and the defense on Oregon, it kind of let up a lot of points, if you want to see. JMU fans are proud, happy, respect to them. I'm proud to see that they came out and actually did something, even though they lost by, like I got 50 dropped on them. But now Oregon going against Texas Tech. I think Texas Tech going to blow them out.
Okay.
I don't know about a big blowout, but I think a couple touchdown score. I think Texas Tech definitely has this in the bag because Oregon's defense has shown to be wishy-washy, and I think their quarterback, he threw a couple picks even against JMU. So I feel like the elite defense that Texas Tech has is just going to fold them.
I got you. I got a question.
Yeah.
So, a big discussion that we've had on the podcast so far is bringing in these teams like JMU and giving them a chance.
Yeah.
Does the result of the game against Oregon change that?
Well, nah, definitely not. I feel like they could they might still change some rules. I feel like maybe even if one of the teams has a chance,
Okay.
I don't even know how they could change it up, but uh okay.
Just keep going.
Okay. And thank you for the WrestleMania input, Daniel.
Yeah, it's nice. What did you think about Alabama versus Oklahoma?
The comeback Alabama had was nice. A lot of people was counting them out early, and a lot of people even before the game, and like their quarterback even said that. And I feel like Alabama fans, they're really happy. They're roll tide, but I don't know if they're gonna be very happy against Indiana. My best on Indiana. A lot of people might think Alabama's defense,
Might shut them down.
yeah, but it's been wishy washy.
Okay.
Like in the first half of the season early, and then they came out there against Oklahoma to really stop him in the end there. But other than that, I don't think they can hold Indiana and the Heisman. You know,
Yeah.
they got the Heisman quarterback. A lot of people say he's a phony,
Mhm.
but if he comes out here and beats out Alabama, it could be different.
You know, this was one game that really it was the only game I haven't seen the highlights of, and I know we was predicting it might be like the throwdown of the first round of the playoffs. Was it? Like, do you think that was the best game out of all these first round playoff games?
What, Alabama and Oklahoma?
Alabama, Oklahoma.
Did I predict that as the
Yeah.
best one? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. What about Tulsa? Is that Tulsa?
Tulane.
Tulane. I'm sorry. I'm fucking blind and dyslexic.
It's okay. And Ole
Tulane and Old Miss. What'd you think?
Ole Miss killed them.
Okay.
Absolutely murdered them. It's all right.
You predicted that.
Yeah.
I don't think Ole Miss goes any further though. I think they get stopped with Georgia.
Dude, this is gonna be a big game. Ole Miss just lost their head coach, and it would be a huge statement to win without him. And I don't think they're going to either.
No, not a chance.
Nah, there is a chance, definitely a chance.
Okay.
But the Bulldogs, like, I feel like they're happy because they just blew out Alabama. You see what I'm saying? And like, if you look at the SEC rankings, Oklahoma, Alabama, and Ole Miss, they were all like competing, and Georgia just beat Alabama, who blew out Oklahoma. It's just kind of like a team-to-team thing. But I think matchup to matchup, Georgia got that.
Real quick before we move on, our uncle has been a fan of the Cowboys since the very first Cowboys team. How does that make you feel?
Is that real?
That's what he said. It's right here. Since the beginning.
Time out.
I think he's fact checking. We're getting some dates real quick. When did the Cowboys football team form? That's insane. I don't feel like Scotty's that old, bro.
Yeah, bro. No.
Put 4.
1960.
I guess, man.
Bro, he's been a fan since they started.
Since 1960 is kind of dope. I'm not
Bro,
gonna
he's
lie.
a baller.
See, I gotta be a Cowboys fan. We've been literally a Cowboys fan since the beginning of time. For the Cowboys, at least.
Since the beginning of time.
What'd you think about the Miami versus Texas A&M game? That's what you thought? Boring is crazy.
I mean, there was no offense. Miami's gonna get blown out here by Ohio State. Ohio State is shown to be one of those teams that can put some BTA, and I don't think Miami's offense is going to be able to hold up. Their defense sure looked good though. And I just think it's crazy Texas A&M didn't score a touchdown. Technically, Tulane and James Madison scored more than Texas A&M
in the playoffs. That's crazy.
That's just a funny thing to look at.
Just looking at the quarterfinals here, my prediction for the game of the quarterfinals is going to be Alabama and Indiana. And I think with the underlying can Indiana go 0-16 for the year is going to be the big thing. And then Alabama wanting to be the guys and the team to stop them.
Yes.
They got the most to prove here.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. That is looking like it. The other contender, I think Ole Miss. Georgia.
Ole Miss and Georgia.
Yeah,
definitely.
Because like the big thing is can Georgia stop the run game there? Because they be giving the ball to their running back tons of times. He be getting tons of yards. Ole Miss do. So can Georgia really stop their run game?
Oh, Pops is throwing some shit out here.
Whoa.
Scotty was not alive when the first Cowboys team played. Scotty wasn't born until 1963. So
Scotty's been there from the beginning. So Dad said it was real at first.
They're switching up the narrative.
But I mean,
my whole fandom's been a lie at this point now.
Yeah.
When I think about it.
Hey,
I can't switch it though.
We the Bears.
No, we not the Bears.
We not the Bears. The Gary Bears.
So like, let's just. I don't know another word for it. So let's just fantasy book the semifinals.
Okay.
Who do you think comes out of Oregon versus Texas Tech? Texas Tech. And then Indiana or Alabama? Indiana. So
Indiana, Texas Tech.
And then we'll go to the bottom. We got Ole Miss versus Georgia. Safe to say?
I think Georgia's safe to say. I want the upset. Ole Miss.
You want Ole Miss?
I want the upset.
I'll go Georgia. So we're going to go through a couple scenarios here. We're going to have some fun. Last quarterfinal matchup is Miami versus Ohio State.
Ohio State. I think they can go a little far here. If Georgia pulls it off, then they might lose to Georgia. But if Ole Miss comes, I like Ohio State. Moving on.
Okay. So we're looking at it. You said Texas Tech versus Indiana in the semifinals is the prediction. What we project, I think Indiana. My thing is I really want to see history made. I want to see 16-0.
I think they might lose to Texas Tech, though. And they might even lose to Bama.
Okay.
Some people think they're frauds.
I'm ready. I want to see history. Kind of like, I know everybody wanted the Chiefs to lose last year, and they lost.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to see a three-peat.
Boo.
Boy, the last time you was on here, you agreed.
Boo.
You're wild. You said Ole Miss versus Ohio State in semifinals is the projected. I said Georgia versus Ohio State. Who do you think moves on to the championship game?
The championship
So
game.
if it's Georgia versus Ohio
Texas
State.
Tech, and then Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Texas Tech and Ohio State.
That's who you see in the finals?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Indiana and Ohio.
Indiana and Ohio?
And I say Indiana. I want Indiana to win it. I want Indiana to win it.
Rematch?
See, that's perfect. What better way to do it than have the rematch at the end?
Dude, that would say something against like the SEC and all the other conferences that it would be a Big Ten championship rematch.
That'd be wild.
The best two teams.
Do you think it's possible?
I mean, it's possible, definitely. But Texas Tech, they got a crazy team. They might not be able to compete, though. A lot of people saying if Oregon pulls out, that'd be a crazy upset.
Definitely.
In my opinion. Some people saying they're underrated.
Absolutely. Guys, I'm going to say I'm going to apologize for the shortness of this episode. We kind of just wanted to get one in since how we missed Sunday.
Yeah,
it didn't make a lot of sense to go back and go over all the games from last week, since how we are so close to all the games like that are about to happen this week. That's old news, so to speak. So we will be back here Sunday live in studio for another episode of Bros and Pros. Thank you, as always.
Thank you, guys.
Before we go tomorrow, Isaac here, Wolfman, will be in studio with Nasty Nate and Pops for a live Dynamite. Be there.
Scotty said, I think Indiana and Ohio State will play in the championship game.
I agree,
He
Scotty.
agrees with
I agree, Scotty.
That would be a nice one to see.
I just want to see it. I think Indiana has it.
See it again.
I want to see it again. I think Indiana has it. But as Pops always says,